this product review, we're going to look at solar cable and PV connectors. When installing solar panels, the correct cable and correct connectors need to be utilized. In this video, I'm going to show you what solar cable is and how to connect PV connectors. So what is solar cable? When connecting solar panels together, most solar panels have solar cables connected to the back of each panel. Now the solar panels also come equipped with PV connectors in order for you to connect those panels together in series. Please don't cut off these connectors and just ferrule the cables together. You will not only compromise the integrity of the connection, but you'll also compromise the warranty of the solar panel. Now when connecting solar panels to a combiner box, please use proper solar cable instead of just normal panel wire. Now the difference between normal panel wire and solar cable is quite significant. Solar cables have thin strands, which makes it more flexible and easier to work with. It also has an inner protective coating as well as an outer silicone coating that protects the cable against deterioration. These cables will be exposed to the sun over many years and even decades. Now, as we know, solar panels are normally guaranteed for 25 years. So the solar cable needs to last for at least 25 years. Now, when deciding on a cable that you want to use for your installation, the minimum requirements should first of all be flexibility. The more flexible the cable is, the easier it is to work with. It must come with a silicone coating and must have a UV resistance rating. It must have a flame deterrent rating in the technical specs. It must have a rodent repellent coating built into the cable. Of course, it must be water resistant. It must have a minimum DC voltage standard of 1500 volts DC. And it must comply to all the EU standards related to solar. Now the PV connectors are those connectors used to connect the solar panels together, as well as connecting a cable to the solar panel. Now as a standard, we used WM4 connectors, which is a Weidmuller product. The benefits of the WM4 connectors are that they are compatible with any solar panel. The twist protection feature prevents any assemble errors. It's designed for voltages up to 1500 volts, which then complies with the solar cable standard. And it has a maximum amperage of 30 amps DC. To install a WM4 connector is quick, easy and simple. Now for best results, please ensure that you have a proper crimping tool available. Step number 1 is to strip the cable to the length of ±8 millimeters. Please make sure that you don't damage the individual strands in the cable. Set the crimping tool to the WM4 setting. Put the metal contact into the appropriate cavity of the manual tool according to the cable cross section. The locator helps you to position the contact properly. Next, insert the cable into the crimp area and press the crimping pliers completely. Make sure that there are no damage and no sharp edges on the crimp. Now insert the crimped contact evenly into the housing until the contact reaches the end of position, and then a click will be heard. Check that the fastening is correct by gently pulling on the cable. Now tighten the union nut manually. Once the nut is tightened manually, fasten the union nut using the tool. Now plug the male pin housing into the female socket housing until the latching hooks snap into place. Once again, check that the fastening is correct by gently pulling on the cable. The solar cable and PV connectors are going to be exposed to the sun and other weather elements over a long period of time. By utilizing quality solar products, this will ensure that the system will work over that time period regardless of the weather conditions. Now I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and more importantly that you've learned something. If you did, please give me the thumbs up below. If you want to be notified of any future videos, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell button. And to register for our online training program, please visit www.electechrs.co.za. Thank you for watching.